Now, as we look at this verse from John 18:36, let's look at the setting in which it was said. Jesus was answering Pilate's question. Back up in verse 33. Then Pilate entered the praetorium again, called Jesus, and said to him, "Are you the King of the Jews?" And it was an important question that Pilate needed answering, right? Because Pilate was governor of Judea. He was the authority, and it was his responsibility to keep order, to keep peace. And while as governor, the people of Judea answered to him, he answered to the Roman Senate and to Caesar. And Pilate didn't want trouble as governor. He didn't want to have to report to the Senate or to Caesar or send in those reports and say, and there was this guy and he started an insurrection, and as soon as I put that down, this guy rose up, and on and on and on. And now there's a guy here who says he is the King of the Jews. Pilate was concerned, and I suppose from a human point of view, rightly so, right? His political future and his immediate political position, from his point of view, was at stake. So he needed to know, right? He needed to know from Jesus, are you somebody that I have to worry about? I already got one guy in prison, Barabbas, who started an insurrection. You, a king? This is something more. Are you a king? Do I have to worry about you? And so in that context, Jesus then answers, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, my servants would fight so that I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now my kingdom is not from here. So not only is Jesus explaining to us, or setting down the nature of his rule, the nature of his kingdom, the nature of his servants and so forth, but he's also assuring Pilate, calm down, you have nothing to worry about from me. Yes, I am a king, I have a kingdom, but it's not as you think. It's not like this world. I don't have servants out there who are going to set up, and besiege Jerusalem or try to overthrow your rule. I'm not here for that. And my servants are not here for that. I don't ask that of them. It's an entirely different kingdom. And so, as we look at the context and apply it to the subjects of the kingdom, believers, in our daily life, shouldn't we follow the example of Jesus? Well, yes, of course we should. But in this sense, that we, by our life, by our words, by our actions, by our character, mannerism, however you want to describe it, we are to reassure any and every existing authority government, that they have nothing to fear from us. Our sights are not set on the things of this world. It's not that difficult, is it? When you take in the context and you look at these words and you stop and you ponder and you think about them, Jesus is reassuring Pilate, we, as his subjects, as his servants, reassure the existing governments under whom we live, regardless of what type of government it is and where we live.